Kalohimonas. This is what we say here in Greece on the 1st of September. Even though it's not winter, this is something that we do here in Greece, okay? It's the 1st of September, and look at this beauty. This beach a week ago was full of people, actually, right? And it's empty completely. It's a Sunday as I'm recording this. I'm going for a hike as I usually do on this beautiful path. And I just wanted to take a moment to record this video halfway through my hike to say thank you because of you guys have been watching my videos and because of all the support that you have shown with this channel. We actually made it to the British press. Yeah, that's right. I actually made it to the British press. But let's talk about it while we carry on our hike. How about that? So my content has made it to the British press, and they are talking about what I do, how I live here in Greece as a foreigner, as an expat. I know a lot of people have problems with this word, expat, right? But nevertheless, I appeared on the British press, and they were focusing on a particular video where I'm talking about things to avoid when coming to Greece, right? I wish they would have put a spotlight on different aspects of my content, but nevertheless, they focused on a particular topic, which is Greek coffee, right? And nevertheless, my content appears on the British press. I'm very happy about that because, I want my channel to grow. I want my content to reach a wide audience for sure, and this certainly helps. I couldn't help but share this all over social media, specifically on Facebook because my mom is on Facebook. And I want to make my mom proud, right? I'll leave the link so you can go and check out the article. And you can read it for yourself, right? But if there's one thing that I will advise visitors and tourists to come to Greece will not be that. Okay, that thing that they actually focused on, right, on the article, which is, don't call Greek coffee Turkish coffee, right? What I would like to advise tourists when coming to Greece is to not come. In the summertime. You should come in September, because September is when Greece becomes a much better place for many, many reasons. There's no tourists around. You can actually go to a beach like this one. This is Neraki Beach, by the way. The weather is better. It's not that hot, even though, we can still go for a swim. And technically speaking, it's still summer. It's not winter, even though we say kalohimonas. We still have plenty of sun. We still have plenty of good weather, man. I mean, I'm talking about September, October, all the way down to November, right? I mean, there are people here in Greece that swim all year round. After living here for many, many years, I don't think I have ever swam all year round, meaning through the winter. So I might give it a go and maybe document this here on the channel, right? Because it is possible to swim all year round here in Greece. But now is the time to come to Greece. This is something that a lot of people do not share, all right? I know that you take summer holidays in the summer because that's the schedule, right? Kids are off school and that's the time to go on holiday or vacation. And I know that not everybody can come to Greece in September, but my advice is that if you are able to do so, you should certainly come in September. By the way, before we moved here to Nafplio, this is exactly what me and my family will do. We will actually wait until the end of August and the first week of September in order to come for holidays. There's a massive difference in the vibes. I mean, even this path is quite empty. There's only a few people walking. And yes, the locals, there's still a few tourists, but it's not jam-packed like it was a week ago or even a few days ago. Because people, siga, they're going back to work. School's gonna start in the next few days, at least here in Greece. I know that in America has already started. I know that in the States, a school has already started. But here, In Greece, it will be in the next few days. Kalimera, good morning. But here in Greece, for us and the rest of Greeks, that's it. It's September. In fact, you will see a few Greeks wearing a different clothes, right? Like a little bit of a, long sleeve. Now, it's too early to put carpets in your home. It's too early to bring down your tajimoniatica clothes. But siga siga, this is what's going to happen in the next few months, really. And I'm very excited about winter this year because this is still a new channel, and I started this channel in April. So I certainly want to document a winter here in Greece. I want to share that with you, specifically now that we're transitioning from summer, which Greece is so famous for, and we're going into autumn and then winter. And I want to share my life here in Greece and what life is really in Greece in the wintertime. And yeah, I want others to check out my channel, especially if you're a foreigner or an expat. There's that word again. I can't believe how many people get wound up about this. And yes, I'm an immigrant. Yes, I live here. I have no intentions of going somewhere else. But the word expat is being used in order to put a label to certain type of content and certain type of people. And for better or worse, I fit that category. And even the British press will put me like that. Right? Expat said this, or expat warns. Κατάλαβες τι σου λέω. So don't get so wound up about these terms like you're not an expat, you're an immigrant, you're a privileged white person using words that, let's not get political, let's not get too uptight about things, right? If you see my content and if somebody reads this article on the British press, yeah, the right term will be in that context, expat, okay? Is there a difference between the word expat and immigrant? Of course, absolutely. But my point, without deviating too much from my point, which I tend to do this quite a lot, is that hopefully with this type of coverage, a lot of people can find this type of content, right? Because back in the day, when I was living in England, I was looking for content about Greece. But you have to understand that this was back in 2009, 2008, 2009. And yeah, YouTube was around, but the content that you will find on YouTube about Greece as a foreigner was very, very little. And I was looking as well for a lot of content specifically about Naxos, because I wanted to go and move to Naxos. Naxos is a big island here in Greece. And then when that it became very clear that I was not going to move to Naxos, we were just going to arrive in Elefsina, where my wife is from. I was looking for content about Elefsina on YouTube. I couldn't find anything. There was nothing, man. But there was not much content about people living in Greece at the time, sharing their life and their experience as a foreigner living in Greece. I was looking for anything. So hopefully with my videos here on the channel will help someone that is looking to either come here for a holiday or come here as a digital nomad, or somebody that wants to retire here to Greece, or somebody that just wants to move here because they're Greek, right? I get a lot of you guys who are Greek living abroad, or you were born abroad but you're Greek and you're looking to come back to your homeland. Hopefully this type of content will help you with that. And most importantly, inspire you, okay? Because by watching this type of content, it will inspire you to do something with that goal that you have of coming to Greece. Because I have already made up my mind back then about moving here to Greece. I was just looking for inspiration, right? And just to keep the fire alive. When we have a goal and we have an idea of where we're going, we just need to keep that fire alive. And back then when I was living in England, and I had already made up my mind that we were going to come to Greece, I just wanted inspiration. I just wanted, not confirmation that it was the right decision, but more a motivation and inspiration on a regular basis. Kalimera. So this is the purpose of my channel as well, right? It's not just about me and my life here, but as well to inspire somebody that they might want to do something similar. And if they see me doing this type of hikes, doing this type of walks, and maybe something like that resonates with them and say like, wow, that'll be cool to live in Greece and to live in a beautiful location and go for a hike on a Sunday morning, right? Like, this is literally at my doorsteps. I literally just get out of my house, my backpack, I put my camera, have some water, and go for a walk, go for a hike. I could literally go for a swim right now, right? And that's the purpose of my content, that this, can inspire someone to do something similar. Well, that's the purpose anyways. Kalimera, good morning.
Good morning.
So anyways, I just want to give something back really to YouTube, because I'm a content creator, but I watch a lot of YouTube myself, and I get a lot of inspiration, motivation. I learn a lot from YouTube. But it's one thing that I have made a commitment back in the day when I started to work online, and that commitment was to be a producer, right? Not just a consumer. And what I mean by that is that I want to produce more content that I consume. So be a producer, not just a consumer. Kalimera says. And that's something that I take a lot of pride in, right? Like, yeah, I watch YouTube like you do, but for me it's very important to produce. And that's just part of my nature. It's just something that I'm very passionate about. And it's something that I want to share with you guys. This is the famous bench where I chill out and sit down. But you can tell that people have been here, a lot of smoking cigarette. They leave some coffee things behind. Oh man, this is just ridiculous. Why do that? You know what I mean? Why do that? You're gonna come and drink your coffee. Can you just take it with you? You know what I mean? Anyways, Carazona Beach is over there. But it's completely quiet, man. You can see it, you can hear it. Just the wind. But even over there in Carazona Beach, you don't hear people. I swear to God, like a week ago when I was around here, I recorded another video, by the way. You can hear it. You can hear people at this time, because it's not that early right now. Yeah, let's go to the end. Let's just throw away this. And I can show you the view as well. Again, my friend, don't forget to not only subscribe to the channel, but as well drop in the comment section where you're watching these videos from. Right? Where are you watching my videos from? I'm always curious to learn about you, where you're watching my videos. I met so many great people thanks to this channel. I have connected with so many Greeks living abroad, man. It's unbelievable. The last few days I've met a few Canadian Greeks, two different families, two different people from Canada, Greek Canadians. Kalimera, good morning. When I see tourists, I tend to say Kalimera, good morning, because I feel a sense of responsibility that I know it's a touristy place. And yeah, Greeks are very, very friendly. Okay, they're famous for that, and I want to take that as well to heart. I want to take that to the next level. And sometimes when I'm doing my videos and they can hear me talking in English, they might think that I'm just another tourist. And but you never know. You can never judge if a person is either a tourist or they live here. Even for me, I don't know if these people that are around, they actually live here as well, there's a lot of foreigners. Again, there's a lot of expats that live here, and some people live here for 6 months. You know, I met people like that they live here 6 months in the summer, and then the rest is 6 months in their homeland, in their home country, or wherever they come from. I met an Australian couple like that, actually. I was walking down the Limani in Nafplio, and they said, like, yeah, we come here 6 months in the summer here to Greece, and the rest 6 months in Australia. So pretty much it's like summertime all year round, right? Which is a clever way to live. Okay, let's just throw this in the bin. And this is the end of the path, really. Look, it's not that hard, just... All right, so right there, that's Carazona Beach. You can see plenty of, how do you call them in English? Caravans? Not caravans. Forgive me, sometimes I get a little bit of a brain freeze when it comes to languages. My mother tongue is in Spanish, but I speak English as well. And of course I speak Greek, and sometimes when I'm talking, either with my kids or my family, or even when I'm doing this type of video, sometimes my brain goes like, how do you say this? Not only in English, not only in Greek, but in Spanish, and I have no idea. Add to the mix that I'm dyslexic, and it just makes things a little bit more complicated for me to communicate. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful day today, even though it's not sunny. But time to head back now. That's it. Anyways, guys, I hope this video finds you well. Thank you so much for all the love and support. And I'll see you in another video, my friend.